Hi, it's Therese from Lostinpaper, and today I'm going to be doing some watercolouring using my stencils. Now, I want to create some stripes on the front of my card, and I just know that if I eyeball it, it's going to be just probably end up crooked and drive me insane. So what I've got here, this is my favourite thing stencil called Stripes, and I can't see that it's available anymore, but there are similar stencils out there to this, but I just happen to own this one and I really like it because they're a little bit wider stripes, but they're not too wide. If you had a good eye and a straight hand, you could simply do this with a brush just as easily, or draw some lines on the outside of your piece of cardstock. So this is some watercolor cardstock that I'm working on, and then you can just paint some lines, or you could actually, and I have done this, use some low-tack tape to mask off some lines and paint them as well. So I'm just using some distress inks here to create my watercolors, and I've got 3 different colors: Salty Ocean, Twisted Citron, and this is the new orange called Carved Pumpkin. I love all these new bright colors that Tim Holtz has brought out. They are awesome and I'm using them a lot, and I haven't bought all the distress markers as well, but I'm gonna have to. So this is going to be a first birthday card, so I want it to be nice and bright and cheery. I don't want it to be too kind of fluffy because it's for a little boy. And now that I've drawn my stripes, I can just set this panel aside to dry. Just remove my low-tack tape, and I'm going to leave this stuck flat onto the board so that it doesn't warp. And just to show you that I did use some of these extra inks and paint them on some watercolor cardstock so that I've got a bit of a background there that I can use, because I'm not really sure what I'm going to be doing just yet. So I've cut my panel down now that it's dry to the same size as my card front, which is 15 by 10.5 centimeters, and I'm using a die-namics die from My Favorite Things. It's just called Sailboat, and I think this is a really cute little image for a little boy card. I've also got an Avery Owl number 1. This is from the Count On It die set, and there is a matching stamp set to that as well. And I'm just going to adhere these in place with some tape and then run them through my die cutting machine. So there's my sailboat all cut out, and I am going to use this to make another card that's and I'm trying to do that better this year. I actually have made another card already using that die cut sailboat, rather than just pop it away, think that I'm going to do it and never get around to it. Today I actually made the card straight away, and you'll see a photo of that at the end. So now I'm just working out how I want my little boat to look on the front of my card, and I like the idea of having 3 different bright colours sitting behind the panel. So I've just got some scraps of cardstock, but what I don't like is the number 1, the one that I've coloured with the carved pumpkin just out of the watercolour. Just doesn't seem bright enough. So what I did was just cut another number 1 out of some of the orange cardstock and adhere that with some matte medium. So I've got my tape runner and I'm adding some adhesive behind the boat, and then I can just stick my pieces of scrap cardstock directly behind the windows. And this is really complicated, how I work out how to do this. Stick and then cut. That's it. So I do that with all the 3 different colours behind the panel. And I'm making sure that the smooth side of the cardstock is facing the front. You know, a lot of the cardstocks, they have like a textured side on one and the other side is smooth. I wanted the smooth side to be showing. I'm just working out the placement for my die cuts, and this same set comes with a banner and some stars. So what I've done is got some more scraps of cardstock and cut out a few of the stars. I just love these tiny little stars. I think they look awesome. So that's just some lime green cardstock, and I thought I'd probably better get the panel onto the front of the card before I add too much dimension. Not that this is going to be a very busy card. and I'm just using my Tombow stamp runner for that as well. I find that really easy to use and it holds well. Although I'm seriously thinking about getting an ATG gun just because the price point of the tape for what you get is so good. It just looks so bulky, but people who have it seem to love it. So I'm adhering my number 1 to the left hand sail using some matte medium, and then I've got a little foam square on the back of my banner, and I'm just going to stick that in place and my card is done. Thanks for joining me today. I'll be back again real soon. So till next time, happy paper crafting. Bye.